folks might be already familiar with critical infrastructure laws and things like that. But the where did I put it? There's a new report out that shows that fossil fuel companies, this is obviously not surprising, but again, not surprising, disgusting. Fossil fuel companies have spent millions of dollars on lobbying and campaign donations to state lawmakers who sponsored anti-protest laws, which now shield about 60% of U.S. gas and oil operations from protest and civil disobedience. And this is a report that's coming from Greenpeace. And basically the report shows what we kind of already knew, but puts it into, puts black on white in these terms here, that 18 states, including Montana, Ohio, Georgia, Louisiana, West Virginia, and the Dakotas, have enacted these laws which boost penalties for trespass near the so-called critical infrastructure. So what these laws did was, it's already illegal to trespass, right? That's why that word exists. It's already illegal to do so. But what they did with these critical infrastructure is, and by the way, critical infrastructure does not include like a water treatment plant or solar panels or wind turbines.
Or where they give out food stamps.
Because guess what? Nobody's protesting at a wind turbine. So this only applies to dirty energy projects. And of course, critical infrastructure doesn't include like a hospital. Nothing that like saves lives.
Nothing's that's actually critical.
So the basic idea was to up penalties, both in terms of time spent in jail and money that you'd have to pay. And a lot of these were based on a model bill that was put together by ALEC, the American Legislative Exchange Council.
Most of you know ALEC. It's been around for several decades now, heavily funded by the Koch brothers and other rich, horrific human beings. And it basically puts bills into the hands of state houses, and they just vote them through no matter they don't even barely read them.
So, and I think once, like, there was even like somebody took an ALEC bill to their state house, and it literally just still said ALEC on it.
It still said ALEC at the top of it, and ALEC, I'm sure, was like, you were supposed to take that off.
That was supposed to be the quiet part.
You don't leave the ALEC label at the top.
If found, please return to. So again, not surprising. The 9 of the top 10 companies that lobbied most for anti-protest bills since 2017 are fossil fuel companies, including U.S. companies, ExxonMobil, Koch Industries, and Marathon Petroleum. So, and this ties into what we'd already been talking about, right? Because it's criminalizing protest against the things that might ensure a livable future. Not genocide or nuclear war, not destroying the ecosystems that we still have left. Like, these actions, these protests might actually give us a livable future. And so the United States, in its infinite wisdom, is criminalizing those protests. And so I think that these are, again, we have to make these connections. These are issues that are absolutely linked. And so while, again, this report is not at all surprising, but it is absolutely disgusting. And